Good evening, I'm Kimilia and this is KiniNews. Tajuddin is still waiting to hear whether Umno will lift his suspension. He told Malaysia Kini that he has submitted 4 appeals and there is still no answer. Tajuddin Abdul Rahman, who was suspended for 6 years from Umno, said perhaps the party doesn't like him anymore. The former Umno Supreme Council member said although 4 appeals have been submitted to the Umno leadership, there is still no answer regarding his fate with the party. However, he insisted that he would continue Umno's struggle. Tajuddin added that he hopes his suspension is lifted so that he can become an active member again. He told Malaysia Kini he is loyal to the party, loves the party, and his whole family is with Umno. He said they want to be with Umno, but whether the leadership wants the same or not is up to them. Tajuddin said this when asked about his position in Umno. He said he wanted to contribute to the party and he hoped that the leadership could reassess the decision to suspend him. Asked if he would campaign in the upcoming by-election to help the coalition government candidates, Tajuddin said it would be awkward for him to do so when his membership was suspended. On May 26, Umno Supreme Council member Jalaluddin Alias said the party was ready to accept former leaders and party members who had been removed before. GHRF said they will not file a police report against Firdaus Wong. Its president said this is because authorities have failed to act on their previous reports on similar issues. The Global Human Rights Federation, GHRF, has decided not to lodge a police report against Muslim preacher Firdaus Wong. This is despite urging authorities to act against him for encouraging the conversion of minors. Speaking to Malaysia Kini, GHRF President S. Shashi Kumar claimed this is because the authorities have failed to act on their previous reports on similar issues. He described the response as muted, saying that they had been lodging police reports since 2017 on such matters, including on some preachers insulting other religions. Shashi said when the reports were lodged, they had also provided evidence and in his view, there is enough to charge them. However, he said the police and Attorney General's chambers always classified the cases as no further action. Shashi revealed that GHRF also submitted memorandums to the relevant government departments and agencies, but these too were met with inaction. Shashi added that while the government has set up a 24-hour hotline for the public to lodge complaints about insults against Islam, there appeared to be a lack of effort in addressing the grievances of non-Muslims. He said this is the reason behind GHRF and others turning to the courts to ensure those responsible face justice. From today to 12 June, you can subscribe or renew your Malaysia Kini package with a 25% off promotion. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to enjoy this exclusive offer. The father of Zayn Rayyan has decried slander over the case. This came after he and his wife's remand order was extended. The father of Zayn Rayyan Abdul Matiin, Zaim Ikhwan, the boy believed to have been killed in Damansara, Selangor last December, has decried slander and betrayal. This was over his and his wife's remand to facilitate an investigation into the case. The Petaling Jaya Magistrate's Court this morning extended the remand of Zaim Ikhwan Zahari and Ismanira Abdul Manaf by 6 days until next Wednesday. The duo, both 28, were arrested on May 31st and remanded for 7 days and are investigated for murder under Section 302 of the Penal Code. When quizzed by reporters, Zaim claimed that it is all slander. According to News Straits Times, his counsel Fahmi Abdul Moin said police initially sought a remand extension of another 7 days, but Magistrate Aina Muhammad Kamal granted 6 days. Fahmi also confirmed he was appointed the couple's lawyer today after another lawyer representing the duo withdrew himself from the case. Meanwhile, outside the courtroom, the couple's family members gathered with banners calling for justice for Zaim and Isma. A woman who identified herself as Zaim's mother reportedly said that the real murderer is still out there. Johari Abdul said he has not received any official notice regarding the vacating of seats. He said this in response to the Bersatu party members who had their membership revoked. Dewan Rakyat Speaker Johari Abdul said he has not received official notice from any party regarding the vacant seats involving the 6 Bersatu MPs who had their party membership revoked recently. Johari explained that since there is no notice sent yet, what happens outside of that is noise to him. He said as long as he does not receive in black and white what the party says and what actions are taken by the party against their members, it is not his jurisdiction and he should not interfere. He added that he understood they were Bersatu party members, but they also took their oath to uphold the constitution before him, so he had to take the responsibility to defend the freedom and rights of the parliament. He also said that he needed time to carefully examine all matters involving laws, including the Anti-Party Hopping Act passed in Parliament before making any decisions against them. He stressed that as the Dewan Rakyat Speaker, it is his responsibility to evaluate the MPs' every action as the people's representatives and not as members of any political party. He elaborated that for him to take action, he must be careful and delve into everything in all aspects, because whatever decision he makes will not only affect the members of a party or MPs, but also the country. Zahari has been on a 5-day official visit with a parliamentary delegation to Japan since Monday at the invitation of Japanese House of Representatives Speaker Fukushiro Nukaga. Previously, 6 Bersatu MPs were revoked of their membership immediately after failing to respond to a written instruction from the party's Supreme Leadership Council to pledge their allegiance. The 6 are Bukit Gantang MP Syed Abu Husin Hafiz Syed Abdul Fasal, Jeli MP Zahari Kachik, Gua Musang MP Muhammad Azizi Abu Naim, Kuala Kangsar MP Iskandar Zulkarnain Abdul Khalid, Labuan MP Suhaili Abdul Rahman, and Tanjung Karang MP Zulkifli Hanafi. Zaim's wife was granted temporary release of her passport today. This is so she can travel to Basel, Switzerland, and a work meeting in Singapore. The Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court has allowed the temporary release of the passport of former Finance Minister Daim Zainuddin's wife from today until June 30th. Judge Azura Alwi this morning green-lighted Naima Abdul Khalid's bid for temporary passport release so that she could attend an art exhibition in Basel, Switzerland, and a work meeting in Singapore. The prosecution did not object to the temporary passport release. According to a copy of her affidavit supporting the bid, the exhibition would proceed from June 10th to 16th. Naima also explained through the filing that she would be back in Malaysia by June 30th and immediately hand her passport back to the Malaysian court. The court is holding her passport as part of 250,000 ringgit bail terms linked to her ongoing asset disclosure case. Previously, the Kuala Lumpur High Court denied her bid for permanent passport release while upholding her right to file for temporary release of her travel document. Hashim Jassin said the government will have a tough time stemming the green wave in Sungai Bakap. He also confirmed that PAS will be contesting the seat for PN. PAS spiritual leader Hashim Jassin believes that the coalition government would have a tough time stemming the rise of the green wave in the upcoming Sungai Bakap by-election. He said that people are fed up with the coalition government and that will give Perikatan Nasional an added advantage. Utusan Melissa reported Hashim as saying that the party machinery will work hard to ensure PN emerges victorious in the polls. While confirming that PAS will contest the seat, Hashim said the green wave is strong and it'll be hard for Pakatan Harapan. However, he said they will accept the decision made by the voters. Hashim embraces the green wave term. However, past President Abdul Hadi Awang had previously criticized it, calling it a label to instill fear among the public. The state seat fell vacant following the demise of its past representative Nur Zamri Latif. That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.